Mirad la fiesta, están todos aquí en el campamento.
You know, I never pictured myself as a hero. Never thought I'd be the one they'd toast for saving so many lives. And now that I'm here... I hate it. This is awful.
Bueno, no es tan malo. Piensa que al menos has disfrutado matando a todos los goblins.
True. That was fun. Still, I would have liked more for my trouble than a pat on the head and vinegar for wine.
It's a heavy, rich red, dry and sharp.
See what I mean? Awful. All I want is a little fun. Is that so much to ask?
¿Y cuál es tu idea de diversión?
By the hells. Sex, my dear. A night of passion. Let's wait until things quieten down. Once the others are asleep, we'll find each other.
Muy bien, nos vemos luego.
Indeed you will, my love. Indeed you will.
Bueno, tenemos plan para luego.
Go on now. Don't waste a night like this talking to me. We'll discuss your problem tomorrow.
Venga, ¿y por qué no sigues tus propios consejos y te unes a la fiesta?
Later, perhaps. Don't worry about me. A night under the stars amidst nature's creation is just what I need after being locked up in the goblin's dungeon. Go on, enjoy yourself. Seek out some wine before it runs dry. There are a lot of thirsty people around here.
Aha, there you are. Come now, settle in. I do hope you have partaken of something bracing. This may well take us all night.
Perdón, ¿qué te refieres?
Why, your naming, quite obviously. That ballad was but a crude preview, a frame without its crowning jewel. Your nom de guerre. Something iconic, but not too much of a mouthful. We don't want to exclude the common folk, after all. I intend this tale to enrapture all.
Ya tengo un nombre, la verdad.
A wonderful one indeed. But your deeds loom larger than life now, my friend. You simply must have a title to match.
Bueno, ¿y qué has pensado?
Far too much. This is the very problem. If you could set aside your many triumphs, carry out one defining act, not to belittle your achievements to date, of course, but besting a dragon, a giant, a god, perhaps. I must deliberate. Go. Enjoy your evening. I shall have work for you in the days to come.
Beautiful night, don't you think? Nothing like a brush with destruction to make one appreciate the majesty of the celestial canvas. It's a view I would once have shared with my companion, though definitely unaccompanied by such revelry. She preferred it when we were alone, curled up before a crackling hearth with some ancient, esoteric tome between us. Ink glinting in the firelight.
¿Estás hablando de tu gata?
By a Gerorn's lost nose! No! Tara is not any cat.
Es su gata.
Tressum. Given your confusion, I'm guessing you've never met one. They're brilliant creatures. Fine company for any self-respecting wizard. She'd be most impressed by our efforts saving these tieflings. Proud, even. And I've given her little to be proud of recently. After I was afflicted with my condition, I locked myself in my tower for an entire year. I was inconsolable, wallowing in my self-inflicted tragedy. I'd given up on myself. But Tara never did. It was her encouragement, her research that led me to my treatment. Once we knew that magically infused items were the key, she went out to find them for me. She saved my life. After so long being cared for by someone else, it feels good to have repaid the favor. Not directly to Tara, but to these poor tieflings. I'm sure she would approve.
Debe ser una gata muy lista.
Smart does her a disservice. She's a fine wizard in her own right, though somewhat held back by her lack of opposable thumbs. You remind me of her somewhat. An expression you both share. When she gives in to her more feline qualities. A mouse trapped beneath her paw. Wish she were here for me to make a formal introduction. But I would never ask her to undertake such a journey. She's safer at home. Besides, she was always telling me I needed to spread my wings, so to speak. Find mortal friends instead of hanging onto Mistra's coattails. So that's what I'm doing. I hope.
Amistad con el poderoso Gale of Waterdeep es todo un honor.
Wine is to wit, as meat is to... can't bloody remember it. There I go then, proving your point. Perhaps we'd better leave it at that. Mine eloquent tongue isn't worthy of your ear at present. Go. Indulge in the frivolities. They're good for the heart. And mine will be all the lighter to see you enjoying yourself.
Me he fijado que Will no está en su tienda y está aquí escondido.
Ah, hells. I was hoping you wouldn't notice I was gone.
Claro que me he dado cuenta. Sin ti no hay fiesta.
Really? I'm honored. In truth, I don't feel in a festive mood, and I didn't want to cast a grey cloud over the night. I'm a devil. I love the people from the grove, but I unsettle them deep down, as I seem to unsettle everyone nowadays. You don't want a devil at your party. Horns this sharp will pop the balloons, you see, and the guests won't take kindly to scars quite so monstrous.
Venga, no exagere, no has cambiado tanto, sigues siendo tú.
I feel spikes beginning to sprout in places they really shouldn't.
¿Qué?
But, off with you. This is your day. Have a dance. Enjoy the music.
Me gustaría que estuvieras allí, pero te respeto si te quieres quedar aquí.
Some time alone beneath the stars and I'll be back to my old self. Promise. Still, it's a night to remember. You've made sure of that.
Everyone seems to be in high spirits. I saw you with Astarion. You two looked cozy. Far be it from me to judge. Blood must still be running a little hot after everything. Strange. You know who I never thought I'd find myself caring for?
¿De los refugiados?
Exactly right. Never gave them much thought. Certainly not that bunch in the grove. Yet we came through for them. We saved their lives. Odd.
No es raro, hemos hecho lo correcto.
That's more easily said by some than others. But nobody's here to debate right from wrong. Share a bottle with me?
Sería un placer.
I won't keep you long. I gather you've already made plans with someone for your evening.
Voy a tener compañía, sí, eso parece.
There. Some liquid courage. And try to get some rest too if you can. Tomorrow's another day.
Would you look at this place? All these people happy because of us. It's nice to be somewhere where good is still possible. Speaking of possibilities, what's this I've been hearing about you and Astarion? Don't get me wrong. I'd ride him to the Feywild and back if I had the chance, but I wouldn't let my guard down around him. Good to see the two of you getting along anyway. At least one of us is getting a little action. Though, you know, if you wanted to meet up later, maybe we could meet up later.
Pero acabamos de hablar que he quedado con alguien, Carla. Lo siento.
I know, but you only live once. And if you never throw your dart, you'll never hit the bullseye.
I have seen the Kithraki tear a screaming Neogi's legs from its belly to fashion into blades. Yet they could not match your nerve today. It was enough to drive me to madness. I smell their blood on you still. I smell your moisture. How torturous for us both that I'll never get a taste. Oh, but do enjoy yourself this night. I intend to myself. Well, looks particularly tempting.
¿Cómo que voy a ir? Bueno, madre mía, esta noche. Bueno, vamos a Mirmir.
The buzz of celebration quiets to a soothing hum as you approach your bunk.
Though you seek repose, you needn't spend the night alone.
There is one who yearns for you in the dark. Who will you seek?
There you are. I've been waiting. Waiting since the moment I set eyes on you. Waiting to have you.
¿Y quién dice que me tienes?
Don't I? You're here. And I don't think you want to talk. I think you want to be known. To be tasted.
¿Y tú qué quieres?
What do any of us want? Pleasure. Yours. Mine. Our collective ecstasy. That's what you want, isn't it? To lose yourself in me. I thought so.
Curiosas cicatrices. ¿Dónde te las has hecho?
It's a poem. A gift from Cazador. He considered himself quite the artist and used his slaves as a canvas. He composed and carved that one over the course of a night. He made a lot of revisions as he went.
You recall the sharp, complex lines of the script. It was written in the language of the Hells.
¿Por qué lo escribió en infernal?
Infernal? Who knows? The bastard was insane. Anyway, enough pillow talk. Let's go before the tieflings drag us into another mess.